State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait. And the Nittany Lions will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So LSU's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Anderson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Lost to throw again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to IB where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a sixth sense.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Nittany Lions offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Allen. This time on target. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. That's a right ball. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. On the move.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. LSU right back to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Nussmeier. They'll run the screen. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The give on the option. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it, linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Hunt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Allen. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures a fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. He makes the catch. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Plucks it out of the air. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ivy. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. On the shuffle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback.
Take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll toss it. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Allard. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On his way for around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. They're now up 9-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Allen. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The screen, he's got wheels. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now is 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move there. Oh, he broke out another move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To the air, it's Allen. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a connection. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Dinkins. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they got down here. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Perry. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw, and you can...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Allard. Makes the grab. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Escapes the sack. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. They'll try the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. Going to sling it on second down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Corrals it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Hauls it in. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play. Bringing up a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third down play from the gun. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the counter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll send the tight end in motion. The give on the counter. Picks up the first down, still moving. Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. It absolutely cannot turn it over.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Back to pass. It's Aller. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Here's a heat. And down he goes back at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, the running back has it. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Zings it complete to the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You know, when your QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for room, it's Singleton. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Dinkins. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll try it over the left side. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allard. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Plows through the defense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.